Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody, or just Ria. Hi. Yeah. Hi, Kitty. Yeah, you've been so patient, and Ria is lurking, so I'm just gonna give you a treat anyway. Yeah. I know. Even if no one's pooped the button, it's fine. It's been that kind of a week. It has been a week, and it lasted about a decade. Now, all I'm gonna do is feed my cat some treats. Hi, Donna. Ow, that was my finger. And we're gonna start Those Who Walk Away from Gorgon DLC today, which will entail unwrapping a very funky present.
Hello there.
Hello!
General Kenobi!
General Kenobi. Hi, Zan, how you doing? And that's what we're doing today. Hi, baby. Yeah. If anyone wants to support good video game journalism, I highly recommend getting like a basic subscription to Aftermath. Because they do good reporting. Unfortunately, today, because I get the Friday evening newsletter, well, they just have the one, but it goes out on Friday for me evening. And that's how I learned that there's going to be more layoffs at Microsoft and Xbox after they've decided to invest $80 million, or possibly billion. I'd have to check again, but a lot of money into AI. And then an executive posted on LinkedIn that, you know, if you're struggling with hurt feelings after being laid off, you should use AI as a therapist. So, you know, it's fun. It's fun out there. I'm good. How are you? Is the weather a bit less like that now? Yes. Fortunately, yes. We had a big heat wave from like Saturday to Wednesday, and then thankfully, hold on, I've got to turn that down a bit for me. And then on Wednesday evening, we had a big thunderstorm, and it cooled down from 35 Celsius to 22 Celsius. So I've been on easy street since yesterday. I'm wearing clothes. Like literally on Wednesday, I was sitting here in boxers and a sports bra and just like put on like a button, like a short sleeve button up when I had a meeting, and that was the extent of my getting dressed. So you know, but yeah, it's less like that, and it's looking like we're looking at 1 or 2 weeks of easy temperatures, and then we're gonna have to see whether it gets hot again. But that's it so far. Why did he ever think that was a good idea? I just don't know. Sam, it hit like 40 Celsius on Tuesday. Oh. Benefit of working from home is that no one knows you're not wearing pants. Yep. No one knows. No one knows. And I can do my job just as well when I'm not wearing pants. Yeah. I, like, this week, like, just was a constant refrain of, for the 15th time. Like, oh, God. Arguably better in a heat wave. That too. Like, I'm very glad that I don't have to go, like, get actually dressed in the morning. anymore when there's a heat wave on. I just don't have to. And then the week greeted me with bullshit, and it sent me out with bullshit. You know that thing where, like, there's an issue, but you're not supposed to, you know, acknowledge the issue. And then when you do out loud acknowledge the issue, you're the problem? Not the issue? Even though everyone knows it's an issue and everyone agrees with you and is silently like, thank you for saying something? Yeah, that. So that was my week. Beleaguered sigh. Yes, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. So I'm now going to. Oh wait, I'm gonna ask Kitty if Kitty loved me. Sounds like a good week to be finished with. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, well, Kitty doesn't hate me. I'll take it. There you go. Zan, do you want to find out if you're out of you went to Venice and left me jail? We shall see. Yeah. Rhea also scored, like Rhea scored in the 90s. Hey, look. You're somewhat back in Kitty's good graces. Look. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. There we go. Oh, I meant to. Owning my midness. Yes, as we all should. As we all should, honestly. Okay, continue. Game audio up. Okay, so we are back on the ship. I think it automatically switched to main quest. Yes, it did, but that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing today. We are unpacking this mysterious package that the parcel service kindly shoved into our airlock. Phrasing. So get ready. Grumble, I hear you say. That's a severed arm. Yes. That is a severed arm. And it's well, rigor mortis actually wears off again, doesn't it? But you know, it's clutching an audio recording device. So, you know, just what you want for your birthday, really. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get some. Guess someone was in a real hurry to send that boxy looking thing. Yup. Oh, look at that. And there's a lovely sheen. Oh, look, you can see the bones. I wonder what took the arm off, because that looks kind of cauterized, but it's probably just, oh, maybe it's just turning necrotic. Who's to say? Anyway, now that I did you the favor of zooming in on that, let's get the thing out of the box. Hey.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose, top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but There's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Ada, what the hell is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we going to talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table? Also, what's been playing on loop in my head since I watched it again is like what Luke said when he started playing, like Luke Westaway, when he started playing Shadow of the Earth Tree, because like one of the NPCs, Leda, comes up to the player character and is like, you know, touch the withered arm to start the DLC, and Luke, like, it's just playing on loop in my head when he says to her, like, stop telling me to touch the withered arm. Because the problem is, Leda. Sorry, so, like, severed arm just keeps that playing in my head. So, are we going to talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
Fair.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
No, I think it's...
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Thank you, Sam.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc.
Well done, Ada.
Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
You don't know.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system.
Sounds promising.
This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Is that maybe how he got his name? You mean, luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Okie dokie. Yeah, let's just... I can take the severed arm.
Hawthorne,
Oh,
if you're getting this,
okay.
something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon.
Lucky Montoya, eh? Okay, buddy. Well, we've got your arm, and I may have it in my pocket. I'm not sure. No, doesn't appear to be in my pocket. That's nice. I don't have a severed arm in my pocket. Cool. Getting some film noir vibes from all this, even if it doesn't have the aesthetic this time. Yeah. Like Lucky, like that kind of audiograph. That's very noir delivery, isn't it? Okay, anything new for me? Sorry, once again, it is Friday and I am yawning. Let me tell you, you get accidentally important at work and it's gonna ruin your life. I prefer when the only hands in my pockets are still attached to their owners. Yeah, they don't necessarily have to be my own. Like, so long as there's consent, but like, it's nice when they're attached, you know? Like, that's all we're saying. Do we need tinkering? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, we can unequip the science guy. Okay, let's unequip the science guy. Okay. Off you go, buddy. Okay, so where's my okay, there we go. What do I want there? If I indeed want anything. Yeah, sure, why not? Does Peeves need... That's the impact hammer that she's got, not the pulse hammer. Okay, then we can break that down, that's fine. Do 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 do. Ooh, Jesus Christ. That is one powerful... Sorry. That is one powerful flamethrower. Oh, did I already give Ellie that one? Uh-huh. Okay, she's got the bolter pistol 3.0. Automatic pistol ultra. Is that one better? No, it ain't. Okay, glad we could have the stock. Ugh. Don't need this one. We do not need the needler. Why am I keeping that? For no good reason. Cool. Okay, so now... I don't know why my voice suddenly transformed into that of a prepubescent boy, but here we are. Yeah, the ones who walk away from Gorgon. Which is, of course, a very blatant reference to the ones who walk away from Omelas. Do 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 do. There is not, strictly speaking, a child in the basement, but there is not a child in the basement. So. Oh, I almost... It's been playing too much Clair Obscur. I almost pressed R2 to run. If I accidentally shoot someone, don't hold it against me. I'd be disappointed if this game didn't have a few good Ormelas references. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk.
Yeah, buddy, that's not... That's not...
Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
Okay.
Been there, little guy.
Canned responses. How clumsy of this unit. These things have an old calamity.
Can we help him? Puerty, can you help him? Oh no, we can't do anything. Come on, give me a prompt to fix the little guy. Drinks the butler. Well, Drinks, we're just gonna have to leave you here because the game is not giving me the tools to fix you.
This unit expresses dismay.
I'm sorry, buddy. We've fixed bots before. We can do it again. Poor buddy.
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, Law, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yep.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
All manner of surprises in the manor. Way. It's okay. You can boo me later. Okay. Nyoka, you're not helping. Well. She didn't claim she
I
would.
take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
I agree. So there's the janitor and there's the cook. least nothing's trying to eat me. Yet. Activate dinner time protocol. Recent activity. Warnings. Pantry list? Okay, everything is spoiled. Okay. Sure, it's dinner time, everybody. Time to get cooking. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? The space behind the walls. Oh. Wow, those pancakes are probably really old. Sorry. A building that's empty, except for robots, is somehow creepier than a completely empty building. Yeah. It's like, at least if there were nothing in here, but no. It's like, it's all the robots that have outlived all the
Oh my law.
humans.
Just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Think they've ever tried to use this while the fireplace was on?
Peeps is so excited. Oh, look at that. Things for me to turn into coin. And... ooh. I'm sure that stealing what isn't nailed down will not come back to haunt me later. I'm sure this is... I'm sure this is all fine. Olivia Ambrose. Along that wilderness of glass, no swellings tell that winds may be. Upon some far-off happier sea, no heavings hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. Logs. Oh gosh. Okay, give me the deleted logs. What does she not want me to say? How did I raise such a willful daughter? She's no longer requesting to join the project, but demanding. I'm ready. I can help you. It's what I want. She doesn't know what she's asking. Gorgon is not safe. Compound X is in the air. It's infected the water and the food. Oh, good. It's no longer just the test subjects and the laboratory techs in danger now. Even the general staff are beginning to feel its effects. Even I feel it. I'm tied up in knots. I know what I must do. The only way I can persuade her away. But it'll kill me to do it. Minnie, I'll say, you just have to do what it... You just don't have what it takes. You're too shallow, too simple, too weak. She'll hate me for it. I'm sure it'll destroy her, but it will work. She'll be safe. Yay! Kept your daughter safe at the cost of her self-worth. Harvey's gone. His body's still alive, but the man I married is dead. Oh, fun. He broke into my office and stole the last of my release candidates' ampules, busted the door to splinters in his withdrawal fury. I've chartered a shuttle to bring him to the facility for medical care. Even convinced Priantha to oversee the transfer. He didn't want to, was worried it wasn't safe, but I begged him. Harvey killed the shuttle crew, Priantha too, but the shuttle wouldn't take off without its pilot, and I couldn't stop his raging, so I left the ship on the landing pad for days, watched him tear it to pieces with his bare hands. He lost a lot of blood. I brought him inside once he finally passed out and shoved him into a stasis solution tube. My work did this to him. Mine. Me. I did this. I'll tell Lucien right now. No. Surely he'll delay the release shortly after this. Yeah, surely he didn't. Who wants to bet? Okay, what if this is the latest, this one? Lucien appeared at the manor this morning. I thought him here for me to finally wring my neck after our latest tiff, but no, it was much worse than that. He'd come to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why she'd taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time or frankly inclination. Under her watch, the staff's productivity has increased 35% while reducing our costs an astonishing 67%. We've saved tons of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucien off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refused over Minnie's vociferous protestations. She cried after he'd left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Okay, so basically... Olivia fucked up an entire planet. Didn't tell her daughter. Her daughter, who just wants to do science, wants to follow in her mother's footsteps. Which, considering that her mother fucked up an entire planet, is probably a bad idea. Let me pick up that Adrenaton. Oh, it's Immunosol. Fine. And yeah, surely, famously, someone like Lucien, who presumably works for a super shady corporation, is definitely gonna say, yeah, no, of course, if you have such strong objections, we're not gonna do it. Ooh. Of course not. Surely after she's, like, lost her husband under horrific circumstances. And may lose her daughter to Sam. Surely Lucien Jose couldn't possibly ask that of you. A guy like that in a game like this, totally a good and trustworthy dude. Guaranteed. Yep. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Nothing shady about that at all. Goodbye letter, dearest mother and father. I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I am leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Oh, perhaps. Not maybe. But that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? Ouch. If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. Oh, good. Good. Such a healthy and well-adjusted and wholesome, dare I say, family dynamic. Yep. Absolutely fine. Let's talk to Minnie. Now that I already know what the fuck is going on and what she may try to keep from me. And giving me this job. Hello, Minnie. My name is Lucky Montoya.
So who the devil are you?
Pontoon Tim. Captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
You want to toast the asteroid?
That's right. The Gorgon asteroid is pretty to look at, but evil to the core. I raise a glass to my adversary out of respect.
Are you Minnie Ambrose?
That's right. And I take it you're the type who skips formalities, so let's get down to business. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
Nope. I'm here about a severed arm. Just in case you had repressed that.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Oh no, I brought my own severed arm. Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer.
Was.
Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
Oh, that type, is he?
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
What's his arm doing in my ship?
I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Amanda's dead, Minnie. Let me guess, you need someone to finish whatever Lucky started.
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
Huh?
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Well. Gorgeous? Now that's just fishing for compliments. Are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job? Oh gosh.
I don't think he'll mind if that's your concern.
No, but I might mind. How likely am I to wind up like your old freelancer?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice?
I mean,
Of course,
he's
Gorgon
got
is a
two,
treacherous
presumably,
place,
and
my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
And I mean, one, he's got two, so he might well lose the other arm. And, you know, it's not just that he lost an arm, it's that he's dead. Like, that's the salient point here. And as you say, Zan, is this line of work pretty high? Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos.
Ask me why I
Employees fled for
mourn.
their lives.
Why do you mourn, baby?
Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Hi, Sammy. Oops, wrong one. Well, it fit. It fit the bill. And also, yeah, like... that could have been my catchphrase for this week. Hi, Sammy, how are you? Exactly, it wasn't entirely out of place. And if people at work could be relied upon to get the reference, I definitely would have quoted it this week, so... Stick to the basics, Minnie. What do you need from me? And give it to me in 10 words or less, please.
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Okay. Bringing ruin and humiliation to Space's Choice seems like a bonus, to be honest. Yeah. Danger and corporate intrigue. This sounds like my kind of job.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my ennui.
Oh boy.
And I can feel you breathing new life into the walls.
Sounds
When
dirty.
you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Okie dokie. What can I expect to face on Gorgon?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
I've had a week, capital A, capital W, including a fall Tuesday morning. Oh, Sammy, I'm sorry. That sucks. I hope it wasn't too bad. Is it just me, or is she uncomfortably horny for you? Yes. I don't think it's just you. I make scrubs. Enjoy your lurk. Hope you had a good week. Disconcertingly horny, one might say. Yes. Okay, what did you tell Lucky about this job? Because he got killed.
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Because he dead? Trying to calculate the odds of this gig getting me killed?
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still,
Do not!
you're smart to ask.
Do not get on to me about
Lucky
attitude.
spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
More bravado than talent, huh? I know the type.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
Be less horny for me, please. Hi, Pep. Still prepping food, so we'll be looking for a bit. Have fun making dinner. Not too bad, it's mostly just bruises. Okay, I'm glad. Like, not that there are bruises at all, but that it's not too bad, obviously. Okay, do I need to ask her anything else, or can I get away? The more I hear about this asteroid, the worse it sounds.
Perhaps we should cut the Q&A short in that case. I don't want you having second thoughts.
Yeah, and I don't want
There's
you to
a
keep hitting on me.
saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Don't say it like that.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
Yeah, enough on the hard sell. Please let me out of this conversation. We can... the music to my ears.
Finally, I
Whatever.
get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in
What
the
is this,
heart
the
of the Gorgon
X-Files?
facility.
Yes, I know.
You're free to salvage.
Yes.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Yeah, it's like Christmas.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Okay, bye. This plan sounds bad. Okay, then I'll stop telling you about it. You know what? I wish that that is how it worked at work. Like, if I said this plan sounds bad, then, like, they just stop trying to convince me of it. Way ahead of you, because I don't trust you at all. The line "too good to be true" pretty much guarantees it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All of this is too good to be true. Let's see. Is the little guy still there?
Running diagnostic. Error. Diagnosing diagnostic.
Oh, buddy. I mean, what's wrong with you is that you're flat on your back, and I can't help you. So. Okay, bye. All right. Let's Gorgon landing pad.
Gorgon.
Bit sadistic of the game devs not giving you the option to do anything about him. Yeah. I think you might be able to later. Well, later, like at the end of the DLC. I'm not sure.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon?
Yep.
I feel better already.
That is the Sprat Shack. And why are there constant alarms going off? That bodes well. That bodes real well. Yep. This looks cozy. I'm sure that nothing at all is gonna try and eat us. Possibly. Let's go explore behind the landing pad, shall we? If anything tries to eat me, it better not. Sorry if I'm quiet today. I'm tired and keep spacing out. Sammy, I am yawning about every 90 seconds. Like, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I am not gonna be getting old today. I'm gonna get us started on Gorgon and then I'm gonna say goodnight. I had a long day and a long week. I am done. And that bin is fucking empty. Not exactly a live wire, this place. No. Whoops. No, it ain't. Okay, let's sell all the junk. Let's get to the Sprat Shack, hey? I mean, do pick up what isn't nailed down, obviously. Oops.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Khalil. I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Whoopsie. Paranoid! Repeatedly getting caught by guards has made you jittery, doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. I am not taking that. I'm not taking that kind of shit from you, game. Okay.
You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one round here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
What have you got for sale?
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
I mean, yes, but not with melee weapons. Wow! Full 57 DPS, my god. Fantastic. Let's see. Anything for anyone else I want to buy? Ugh. No, it didn't look like it. Gosh. Sorry. I'm just Soup's EP. Got the augmented versions of that, so it's fine. some... Sold some clothes. Where's the buyback button? Does it have a buyback button? Sell. There. Oh, that one. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. Thanks for taking my stuff. Okay, sweet. I do like how it regularly gives you the option to make yourself worse in exchange for bonuses. Yeah. It's like, here. We can make you worse. The options for that in the sequel are gonna be wild, yeah. Okay, can I use this to get into the flippin' spread check? Oh, gotta go through here. Okay. So, Captain, I tried to sneak in, but the crack of my knees. Something rationing bill. Yay! Incoming shipments. Okay. Okay. Outgoing. 2,000 cartons containing redacted. Okay. Messages. Oh god. Why is there so much stuff? Dom, you gotta help me out. The Monarch delivery's gone MIA. Now the big guy at corporate is messaging my personal terminal looking for answers. Not mostly. Not good fellow. That seersucker suit-wearing motherfucker from Byzantium. Bancroft. Your kid cousin still works in Cascadia, right? Do you think you could hoof it over to Stellar Bay and just, I don't know, poke around the port, see if it's there? Transport we packed last week. I know it's a lot to ask. You know how I feel about begging for handouts, but I swear to the law, if I looked out my window, that Bancroft guy would be there in the street slapping a wrench against his bomb like like a mop boss in one of those bootleg cereals from Groundbreaker. Please, man. You know how fond I am of my kneecaps. We should all be fond of our kneecaps. So, like, yeah. Honestly, I get it. Buddy, I don't understand how you managed to log 3 times the number of shipments I do out of that miserable shack you call an office, but you need to cut it the fuck out. Mostly's been poking at the Argosi's ship rate numbers again, and now he's asking why Lewis and I can't pack as quickly together as you can alone. I'm thinking maybe I should tell him you're dipping into the supply of the prototype Adrena time. I don't think he'd like that, do you? Shit, maybe you are. If that's the case, well, maybe you ought to come lend me and Lewis a hand when we load up the next haul of test subject corpses. Oh. Get yourself a real good view of what Cam's wonder drug does. Mr. Tran, are you aware of the concept of relativity? Oh, God. When someone writes you an email and it starts with a line like that, you know that all that's going to help you is going to their office with a sledgehammer and solving the problem. This is a rhetorical question. I am aware that Space's Choice training does not include business philosophy in its curriculum. Consider this a remedial education. Broadly, relativity is an economic idea that describes productivity in terms of relationship. For example, from your point of view, the Argosi's, i.e. your, freight depot exports shipment at a perfectly reasonable rate. However, from the point of view of your enterprising colleague, i.e. S. Reynard, the Argosi's freight depot exports shipment at a positively pathetic rate. If a single one of your colleagues is capable of 3 times your productivity, then relative to your colleague, the Argosi freight depot is a failure. The rubric of your success is measured relative to your fastest, strongest, and most productive colleagues. Do you understand? Do you understand, see mostly, that you're a cunt? Please take a moment to consider the contents of this message and commit them to your heart. Furthermore, please select one of the following reprimands below and append it to your permanent record. A. The quality of your work is unacceptably low by Space's Choice standards. B. The quality of your work is unacceptably low relative to that of your colleagues. C. By receiving an official reprimand on your permanent record, you have violated the Space's Choice Code of Conduct, which will result in an official reprimand. Work fortifies the spirit. C. Mostly. Yeah, the C stands for cunt. Okay. Mostly, I sure hope that you're already dead. Because if you're not, that is a problem that I'm happy to solve. With a gun. So this is the sprat check, hey?
Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Okay. Keep looking into his eyes. We have to establish dominance here.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
Okay. Look up. Look down. Keep looking. You have pretty eyes.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Pontoon Tim, captain of the Unreliable.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass.
Cool. Thanks.
That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
Oh, yeah, I do that on
Welcome
Saturdays.
to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
What did you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
Okay. What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves.
Got it.
After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Okay, where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Okay. Let me ask you something else.
Just don't ask me to dance.
Oh, that's what I was gonna... When people change, yeah, I guess when they're infected with Compound X. What do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us. Well, I hope you look the other way just this once.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
I like him. Don't worry, my feet are clean.
Stay cool.
Okay. Thanks, Hoffman. You seem like a stand-up guy.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
Ugh.
Been an age since I had a good tripicale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Okay. If only I could stop yawning, that would be helpful. Hello, Lex.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down.
Well,
What'll
thank
it
you.
be?
I'm good, thanks.
So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. Suit yourself. I assume you're here for salvage.
Among other things. Actually, I came for a journal.
Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library.
Oh, don't worry, it's not
Most
here.
of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
I'm sorry, the office was what?
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing.
Oh.
Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Maybe I should suggest renaming our department at work. What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Wow. Most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Oh, you posted me the arm. Gotcha. Also, I'm gonna get up real quick. I'm gonna ask her. I've got wireless headphones on, so I'm still gonna hear it. But I need water. I'm hoping it'll maybe wake me up a little bit. Go on.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Oh, we know. Oh, wait a sec.
Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
It's pretty funny that she chose to send the arm too. Yeah. It's like, well, why bother sending the arm at all? I mean, you know, just.
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
The arm made it to me.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Point taken. Okay. I'm gonna have a look around.
He's seeing you.
Unfortunately, Hawthorne may have had unfinished business too. Ew. Okay, 3rd floor, was
I
it?
think the folks here like strangers. Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
It'll be
The
fine.
repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
An old busted crate.
Okay, wash your dang hands, everybody. Not cool enough. Okay. Requires code to unlock. Well, who wants to bet? Something strange in mines. Check it out. Note: stay out of mines. Okay, so what I conclude from this is he went to the mines and had a bad time. Murderous moon man in the canyon? Probably local legend, yeah, or just someone wearing a Space's Choice moon hat. Who's to say? Canid's yellow, Space's Choice logo. Yellow. Coincidence? No such thing. Lucky all of these are bad. List of expenses. Okay. Pizza's in the oven. Yay! Okay, Lucky's case notes. Oh look, he had little reading glasses. Adorable. Oh boy. Day 1. Space's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top rung or safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Space's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a sprat in a RZA's factory, but I'm spending Minnie's bits, so I can afford to take a chance. Day 7. It worked. Clarence, mostly. Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. How did you all survive the heat this week? Badly. But I did survive. Days 10. Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufactory Center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the Bigwigs admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing. This could mean nothing. But my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. Note about a key. Several whiskeys in and a few bits short last night. Gave Lex the maintenance room key while I scrounge up what's owed. Note to self. Pay up and get it back before you go back to OCI. Okay, what was it? 4815. Okay. Oh, I didn't even have to... Why is there a preserved eye in there? Stop telling me to touch the withered arm. Sure, I'll...
Think they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
I think it is. Okay, so the eyeball is the key. Hey, oh, hello. Are you dead? Are you alive? We just don't know. Okay, good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Same. My productivity was at 25%, but somehow I managed. Yeah, same. And I had, like...
Someone's in here.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Like, I had meetings, and there were things... And on Wednesday, I was like, okay, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I will stop working now, because otherwise my brain will liquefy.
And worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Oh
Bring
my
it up,
goodness
you
me.
two. I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.
Exactly.
Are you my... Sorry? I've been sent to a certain someone about a certain piece of work.
Now what's all this then? Not cool enough for that. Fine. Okay, we won't be stealing them out of house and home. Badly, I'm fully on the struggle bus. Yeah. And it's still hot in the UK, isn't it? It hasn't cooled. Where has it cooled down? Has it cooled down a little bit? Okay, bye, Hoffman. on the struggle bus to stay awake, genuinely.
Don't you worry, Mr. Lucky Spirit. We're gonna finish your work and put you to rest, good and proper.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
I mean, yeah, you'd hope. You'd hope, wouldn't you? First arms, no eyeballs. What is it with this place? I mean, you know, Compound X, like, sounds uncomfortably like it's a Resident Evil thing,
This
doesn't
place
it?
is starting to remind me of home.
Uh-huh. So, like, whatever they were doing with that stuff, it ain't good. To be honest, I think I'm just awake because I slept until 12 o'clock today. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I went to sleep relatively late last night, but woke up early this morning. And plus the day I've had and the days I have been having, I am so dead. I'm so dead right now. It's like... what, Zan, what was it what you said when I was like when I'd been awake for a while recently, like I'm in the weird place? Yeah, I'm in the weird place. I'm fully in the weird place right now. Yeah. I'll do my best. Like I'll probably do a grand total of fuck all tomorrow, and then Sunday I can do some stuff. I've already posted the final chapter of the Due South fic, so there was no chance of me forgetting over the weekend. So I've done my bit contributing to society. I've posted a fic chapter.
You're fast.
Thank you. Okay, sweet. Tons of stuff everywhere. Oh, that's a dead body. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Sammy. My brain isn't in the weird place, but my body might be if my typing is like this. Yes. To be clear, anytime before 9 a.m. is too early for me. Fair. Yeah, in summer I'm really good at waking up before my alarm. Even if I didn't go to sleep until after 2. Which is, you know, okay, because then I can just slowly try and get my brain online by the time it's time to start working, but that just means that by 4 p.m. in the afternoon, I'm basically asleep. I want in there. Whoops, sorry, Nyoka, but I don't think I can yet. Streamlabs, you can't tell me what to do. Yeah, you're not the boss of Sammy. Oh, good. Yay! Oh, gotta be careful a little bit. Uh-oh! They're shooting at me with things! stuff. It depends how much earlier. If it's a lot earlier, it's annoying and I try to go back to sleep. But also, if it's too close to my alarm, it's also annoying and also I try to go back to sleep. I mean, yeah. I was in the weird place. Oh, sorry. I was in the weird place Sunday to Tuesday while recovering from my sister's wedding. Oh, your sister's wedding! Congratulations to your sister on the auspicious occasion of her wedding. Was that the last one now? Have they now finally released you from their clutches? I need that last 3 minutes, damn it. Hell, even I'm not the boss of me right now. Might still be a little because of the heat, because I'm feeling okay-ish today. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a wedding plus heat wave. No one is gonna come out of that unscathed. Yes, it was the last wedding this year. Yay! I mean, you know, people, like, get married, people, if you want to, but also, that was a lot of social engagements that you had. Well, that seems fine. Yeah, I'm sure this is all very very healthy. Oh, but going up there opens a whole nother can of worms. Okay. My typing is awful today. All of our typing, apparently. All of us type real good. Woo! Oh my goodness me. I'm of a height to shoot you in the dick, sir. Okay. Yeah, because got it. She didn't need me. And all the pockets are empty. Aha, not yours. No one wanted an autumn wedding? Shame. For shame. Says Sammy, loading their shotgun. Shame. Isn't there an achievement for shooting them in the dick in this one, or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them generally. My uncle got married head over heels this year too, but since my sister's, my cousin's, his daughter's, and his wife's niece's wedding were at the 3 dates they tried to plan their surprise wedding, they married alone and will be celebrating next year. I mean, yeah, at that point, the kindest thing you can do for everyone is, just eloping and then doing the thing some other time. Because I bet that everyone was like, another wedding? Oh.
Hey, here we go.
I want to shoot at the barrel. Not hitting the barrel. Why is everything always trying to eat me? I know I'm going the wrong way, don't worry. Ooh, okay.
They brought manosaurs with them? What the hell's wrong with these people? I got your back, Captain.
So much.
Ain't a single mantisaur gonna sneak up on us.
Aw, thanks, Peeves. I like to call it Nacht- und Nebel-Hochzeit, but I have no idea what the English translation would be. Oh shit, what's Nacht- und Nebel-Aktion in English? Sort of, I think the closest English would come is like Under the Cover of Darkness. Like, so, an Under the Cover of Darkness wedding. There you go. Sure, I'll pick up a joint actuator. Why wouldn't I? Why would I deny myself the pleasure? Okay. Whee!
Initiating ocular measurement.
Ah. So the scan of the preserved eye. Here you go.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly.
That was Clarence's
Welcome
eye.
to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Good. Oh, that dickhead was good for something in the end. Love that for him. I love Autumn. Would have been kinder on my suit and my skin too. Yeah.
Mr. Thompson told me 100 times the cannery couldn't afford spare parts for Bess. All while Spacer's Choice was building this?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Messages. Something. Okay, after some deliberation, I've decided to update your standard procedure and protocol while you operate the front desk. Commit the following to memory. 1. Do greet visitors and workers with a smile. 2. Do mention Space's Choice brand products and services in your daily greetings. 3. Do monitor and report extended lavatory breaks. 4. Don't mention our surveillance and security system to arriving visitors. 5. Don't talk about the incident. 6. Don't let any auditors into the upper floor under any circumstances. Failure to adhere to protocol number 6 will result in a demerit on your permanent record. I don't mean to be harsh with you, McKay. You're part of our family, too. Uh-huh. Unlock showcase. And unlock the lavatory door. Might be something on the toilet that I want.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just salt tuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
I'm sorry, Peeves.
Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin.
I mean, that's true generally. Oh. Sure, let's pick that up. Might be able to sell it. Okay. So this all looks nice and decayed, doesn't it? Oh, look, it's the lav. Looks fancy. Who wouldn't want to have a corporate-induced nervous breakdown in there every once in a while? Sounds nice. picking up so many joint actuators? Seems not cool. Ugh. Found it. Poor sportsmanship. Hit 30 enemies in the groin during tactical time dilation. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so first you stop time and then you shoot them in the dick. Yeah, that tracks. Looks like it was fancy. Which reminds me, Grumble, did you see that Oxbox list the other day where they did that absolutely horrible thing to Peeves? Yes, I did. Yes, I did see. Ugh. Ugh. Absolutely horrendous. Didn't even think that was an option, and yet. Yeah, Jane voice, and yet. I'm not sure I want to ask. Best not. Oh, hold on. Ugh. The thing is telling me when I'm getting food tomorrow. Okay. Messages from Mother. Anything urgent? No. Okay. Oh good, I'm making up songs in my head. That's like last step before my brain turns off. I need to go to bed soon. I'm afraid. Or at least, like, just lie on the sofa and stare at the ceiling. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh. Floor 2! Cool. Oh. Oh. Okay, something tells me I'm going to get shot at very soon. There is an option to do something really nice for Peeves and then in one move make it the absolute worst. Yep.
They'll never see us.
One of those only a bastard would do this kind of situation. Which is why, indeed, we do not do it. And I should probably switch this gun out for something else. Oh. Oh. I can't. Oh, those are. Oh, those are claw marks. That's good. Yeah, that's healthy. That's fine. That's nothing to worry about. Except I constantly worry about everything. How am I meant to go anywhere? I forgot. So I get back down. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Hey. Someone shoot at us? Why would they do that?
That's the last of them.
There you go, Peeves. Hard dinner room. Sure, why not? Yeah. Felix already has the better one. Okay.
Nice work, Captain.
Thank you. Take me out to old Yonam. Take me out to old Yon. Here's my pistol and pointy stick. My name is Richard and I'll kick your dick. Yonam. Take me out to the streets. That is not a song I made up. That's a song that Aoife and Johnny sang when they were playing Bloodborne. And that too lives rent-free in my head. So... And their character was named Richard Kickins so that they could call him Dick Kickings. Hence the, my name is Richard and I'll kick your dick. Very good, yes. I believe Johnny then also made another character that was called Florence Fightingale. Intruder database successfully redefined. Yay! Now hopefully nothing will attack me. I'm not so sure. Another joint actuator. Sure. Oh, goody.
Ugh. Ain't no one should have to go like that.
Yep.
Be ready for anything.
Yep. Okay, anyone got the maintenance room key? Oh, these kind of echoing jingles, that's... Come on. Oh, goody. I can crouch too. Okay, let's go. So... So much lovely ammo. Don't need that. Yay, money. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up. Ooh. Insouciant. One might say lascivious. Instructions, personnel files, open last entry. Wrote 12 good wets today, but can't figure out what order they should be in. Yep, dude, same. Honestly. That's just... me every day. Yeah, we don't need either of these. Wonderful. But yeah, on balance, I'm sure this is all completely fine. I'm stealing that as a status update for something. Yeah. Oh, goody. getting through. Oh yeah. Look, boys, you leave so many guns lying around, someone's gonna get hurt. Like this. Yes. Ah, claw marks and a hole in the wall. I'm sure this is all fine. Oh yeah. There is nothing to worry about. Ever. Security notice. By order of Lawrence Goodfellow, auditorium projector room must remain sealed until further notice. Please answer any inquiries by visiting auditors with the following proof message. Mr. Goodfellow is excited to inform you that our projector room is undergoing upgrades in preparation for our grand quarterly report presentation. We thank you for your patience. Please return to the reception desk and request a complimentary bottle of Zero-G brew. Well, how's about absolutely not? Memos. On auditing. Dear sir and or madam, if you are reading this memo, you are the designated concierge of this auditorium. Hold on, I'm gonna get comfy. Please commit the following message to your memory when guiding auditors along a tour of our office. What's an auditorium? Space's Choice Manual of Definitions describes an auditorium as a place where auditing takes place. Okay. Here you will enjoy all the familiar, low-cost, budget-friendly amenities that make Space's Choice the leading brand in affordable entertainment. Satisfy your posture in our semi-reclining chairs. Enjoy a moderately cold bottle of Zero-G brew. Relax as you enjoy the special presentation of the Project Gorgon Quarterly Review, brought to you by the Office of Creative Incubation. Ugh. I am slowly sliding out of frame. No report this quarter. Everyone, I'm going to be blunt because I want you to understand the gravity of this situation. Someone, or several someones, sabotaged our quarterly reports. They're all gone, irretrievably damaged. The Cerebral Committee's putting their heads together to come up with a solution. We hope to have one before the auditors arrive. In the meantime, here's what I need you all to do. Do not, under any circumstances, talk about the sabotage to anyone outside our office. 2. We need to soften the language. Studies show that repeated use of the word sabotage can incite sabotage in people who lack moral fiber. I'm not taking any chances. I need you all to come up with an alternate way of describing the sabotage. Something like the incident, but not so obvious. Lawrence Goodfellow, management. Okay, and in response to that, someone wrote... We've received all your... Oh, still from him. We've received all your suggestions after much deliberation. The Cerebral Committee has unanimously voted to refer to the sabotage incident as the incident. Yeah, we figured. We figured, my dude. Hi, Donna. Are you hippie too? Yeah? Are you hippie too, baby? If you're here, does that mean I should be on the sofa? Yeah? Hey, auditorium, that'd be funny if it wasn't so, you know, yeah. Wait, the audits are for entertainment? I don't think so. Hairy baby demands. Hairy baby demands indeed. Come here. I know. I know, kitty baby. I'm so ippy. Yeah. Hi. I know, sweet baby. I'm ippy too. Yeah. Pepper has sponsored you a treat, baby. Come on, I'm gonna give you a treat. Yeah. Okay, come here. All right, while we're standing there. Yeah. Yeah, treats. If she can have another, yeah, she can have another. That's okay. Hey, Donna. Boop, boop. There you go, good baby. Knack, knack. Here. A little bit more treat. Yeah, come here, baby. Yeah, there you go. Okay, one more. Good baby. And you didn't take my finger off that time. Yeah. Here, hold on. Hold on, baby. She seems to like the new ones.
Wonder
Yeah.
what Jane is up to.
Hey, baby. Oh. Oh, I know, wee baby. I know. I know. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, wee baby. How you doing? There's so much stuff. Oh. I know, kitty baby, I know. Oh. Basketball cards. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think this screen's taller than my entire shop back home.
A what? A ladder. Okay, this is this bit again, possibly. No, I have not looted this man before. Didn't strictly speaking need that shotgun, but now we have it. Yeah. Hey. Donna, are you leaving me? No, you're just doing circles around the desk so that you can lie down? Yeah? Okay. Donna's gonna have a wee nap. Until such time as I am done streaming. Good kitty baby. Good, good kitty baby. Oh, goodness me. I'm so tired I didn't even yelp. I just went, oh. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Dead body, dead body, dead body. Dead body. Are they having a drink? Possibly. More nice toilets. Oh, wait, I can... Should have been doing that. Okay, now I'm back here. I have bad sense of direction. I thought we'd established this. Okay, I've definitely looted those corpses. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Well, as long as that thing isn't shooting at me, I'm good with it. Where's that go? Interesting. Okay, so where do I have to go back to? Sorry. Oh, fuck a Rooney. Okay. Nope, I'm back at the bar. Good. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There was a ladder that I wanted to go down. Where's the ladder? Ooh. Okay, this is up the stairs. Let's forget about up the stairs. Where were the screens? Where was Pavati happy? Something, a hole in a wall. Tell you what, was it down some... It's not down some stairs. Was it down some other stairs? Shit. I don't know where I am. Okay, we're on floor 3. Where was that nerdy bit with the screens? Aha! Did it.
About the test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
So, Tartarus is like the biggest, meanest prison in the colony or in this universe. So, they were using prison population as test subjects for a really dangerous compound. And do you remember that note where it was like, yeah, we gotta pick up the new shipment of corpses? Yeah, they were producing a lot of corpses. They were producing so many corpses. Damn it, now I can't get out of here. Oh well. It gets better and better. Yeah. Just so much. Good. Now I can get upstairs. How do I do that? How do I get in there? Shit, how do I get upstairs? Oh no. Oh, this is how I get upstairs. Okay. Floor 4.
Unexpected.
Incoming!
Oh.
Everyone all right?
I swear that sounded like it was gonna say unexpected item and bagging area. Okay. An office. Looks important. Archives. Hack that memo. 4. Inaudible. Sick. All our quarterly reports, all of them gone. Hard copies, terminal data, it's all gone. What kind of a sick, degenerate mind destroys quarterly reports? We've got a surprise audit scheduled. Sure. What am I supposed to show the auditors? I need to send a message down to the receptionist. No auditors allowed, and I need to talk to the committee immediately. Why are you typing, Herbie? I didn't ask you to take a fucking memo. Delete this. Hey, are you listening? May your begging area always be free of unexpected items. Now there's a blessing if I've ever heard one. Herbie, take a memo. Actually, hang on. Let me get a cigarette. All right, take a memo. I do not care, good fellow. I just don't. Herbie, take a memo. I'm getting real sick of Clarence Mostly. You and the entire colony, bro. Remind me again why we brought him on this project. He's not part of the Spacer's Choice family. He's never been a part of the Spacer's Choice family. The Mostleys. What do they do again? Oh yeah, they peddle furniture. I'm a manager at Halcyon's most recognizable brand name in affordable goods and services. I don't need management advice from some guy whose family designed my footstools. Actuaries should stick to actuarial work. Don't go advising me to turn the screws on just below and those lap codes at chem. I know what I'm doing. Hang on, I need a cigarette. Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah, take a memo. We need to turn the screw on just below and those lap codes at chem. So it's like that guy, who does he think he is telling me to do the thing that's exactly the thing I'm gonna go and do and pretend it was my own idea? Famous last words. Yep. I want you to draft up an official order. Tell Chem. Hang on, let me think. Yeah, tell Chem they need to fire 1 in 10 researchers, and that was slashing their deadlines in half. It's a Roman solution. We could learn a lot from them. The Romans, they pretty much invented discipline. Oh, good. He's one of those. And I'm encumbered by this guy's bullshit. I'll teach him. Because of course he's one of those. Yeah. God, he would fit right in with Caesar's fucking legion. Hello. There's the thing I want. And that door is sealed. Good. Let's go and look at the thing I want.
This place got me feeling like I might dirty it up just by looking at it.
Wipe your shoes, it's fine. Admin functions. Unlock synthesis and manufacturing center. Yes, please. Override lockdown. Can do. Send to status. Cool. Return to root. Messages. Oh, I'm not cool enough to hack that message. That's fine.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about.
Oh.
You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
Who are you, the Riddler? If you're about to issue me a dire warning, you can eat it. Yeah, sure, let's say that.
I understand that you think yourself a big hero.
Yep.
Here on a big, important job.
Mm-hmm.
The last one did too. But you've grossly misapprehended the situation here. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
Did you just lock me out of the SMC?
I did. And I am prepared to do worse if you ignore my warning. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
But hey!
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
We were hired to find a journal. Marauders aren't our problem.
My friends and neighbors became marauders, Captain. They hurt a lot of folks, and Edgewater still ain't the same. If this place caused that, I want to know.
On the list of reasons this colony's fucked, marauders rank near the top, Captain.
Whatever secrets are buried here, we'll root them out. Okay. Okay, it's locked again. Unlock elevator. Okay, not reading all of that. Congrats, or sorry that happened. Flurry? And I understand you think yourself a big villain, so we're at something of an impasse. Fedora red-banded. Yes, if you don't mind. I look silly. But hey, what's not to love? Alright. Okay. Back to basics. Look at me! I look cool. I would dress like this in real life. I mean, I would prefer a hat with a wider brim rather than a fedora, but like, I'll take it. Oh my goodness me. You have your own view of the fucking auditorium. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, safe. Okay, do not care for the shock cannon. Don't at me. Alright. Oh, money. Money, 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 money. Shelby is better. Oh, even the elevator is broken. Okay, how's about we get the fuck out of here? Wait, where does it want me to go? Locate facility staff using the comms tower. Okay, so does it want me to leave the building? No, it just wants me to go upstairs again. Not through here. As you can plainly see by my expression, I am confused. Then again, when am I not confused? I need to go to bed. Chat, I don't think you've ever seen me this tired, honestly. Okay, come on, stay awake long enough to try and figure out what it wants from you. And then the rest is... Damn, that bad, huh? Yep. Yeah, if I start slurring my words, then it's bad. Ooh, I'm not making chicken noises. I guess I have that going for me. If you want to call it early, yeah. I'm definitely like I'm gonna get us to this waypoint if it'll let me. And then I'm calling it for today. Don't you worry. What? But I just came from upstairs. Does it just want me to go back upstairs? I'm so confused. And how did I get upstairs last time? Oh, more ammo. Okay. Very much cannot blame you. Oh, look. Oops. Oh. It was a long day. Long week, long everything. I like how you can retrace your steps of following the trail of the dead. Yeah, it's like, oh, have I looted that body? Then I've been here. It's a good system. It works, you know? Okay. Yeah. No, that's the pub. Oh god, not this again. Ow. Okay.
Oh, Captain, we're in a proper mystery now.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this, Cap.
Yeah, dude, me too. Okay, that's a level border. So that's a problem for future me. I'm gonna save this game. And I'm gonna give us idle camera so that he can see me in all my glory. Hi, baby. And then I will grab the cat, go and lie on the sofa, stare at the ceiling for a little while, and then go to bed. And then tomorrow, oh my god.
So what's the plan?
Oh, I don't know. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing co-working, because I just posted, like I said earlier, I just posted the final fic of the final chapter of the Due South fic I've been working on. Which means now it's time to get going on the next one. I think I'm gonna, because I've got one, like, multi-chapter thing still cooking in the back of my brain, but I had an idea for something shorter. So I think I'm gonna go for that, sort of as a palate cleanser. And then I'm gonna tackle the bigger one after that. So I'm gonna take some notes for that tomorrow, maybe even start drafting. I'll tell you what, Donna, what we can do, we can lie on the sofa, we can listen to some music and like start the playlist. Yeah? Yeah? You wanna do a playlist? Yeah? Cool. Donna and I are gonna do a playlist. Might also write a fic. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Thank you for keeping me company, even as sleepy as I am. And have a lovely Friday night. Sleep well. And see you tomorrow or otherwise next week for Dishonored or more of this. Okay, bye.